Hello, hi, good morning, and a very, very happy new year to you. Gotta start it off the right way, right? Lekker stevig koppie koffie hier so langs my. Actually, hang on, I haven't even tasted it yet. Let's. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah. Well done. The 1st of January, the fresh new year. Man, no prep today. God said no prep. You just hit it up. This is the message for you. Now you just go on and get it out there. And it's actually a fairly simple message this morning that I want you to carry into a wonderful 2024. Welcome to 2024, the start of it, a fresh start, a different date that you're going to be writing down. Are you one of those who struggle for the first few days of the new year with you still writing the wrong year? I remember I used to be. I don't think it happened last year though. So may that not happen. May your year start off so well that you write the first time you write the date that you write it correctly, my friend. Let that be the sign of how great this year is going to be. And I want you to go through this year and remember, God knows the plans He thinks towards you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I want you to remember that you are the head and not the tail, that you are above and not beneath. I want you to remember that Jesus came that you may have life and that you may have it in abundance. I want you to remember that if you find your delight in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. I want you to remember that He commands His angels concerning you to protect you wherever you go, wherever you are, and wherever you may be. I want you to remember that God moves with a mover. So whatever plans you have for this year, you got to get up. May this be the year that you get up out of that place. May this be the year that you start moving. May this be the year that you start running for Jesus, actually, more than anything else. But all the dreams and the hopes that you have, may this be the year that you start achieving them, that you start getting to them, closer to them, maybe even completely reaching the goal if it's a shorter term goal. But may you, as you walk through this year, as you start getting up, as you start reminding yourself of these things, as you start walking, as you start running, may you remember that God is with you always. That God has all these wonderful, good, positive thoughts towards you, and that He wants you to win, and that He's your biggest supporter, He's your biggest fan. But you got to give yourself to Him. You got to give everything you do to Him. You got to point the finger always back to Jesus. You always have to point. We are stage hands. We are not the main character. That's Jesus. He's the main character. And God is the producer. If I can call Him that, I don't know. What would He be? Probably the producer. But He's also the main character. He needs to be your number one this year. Get Him into the place where He is your number one, where everything you do for Him. Everything you run, wherever you run, wherever you go, whatever you speak, let you do it for Him. Let good things, leave the stuff there that was of last year. Yes, it's a day, you can't just change like that. I get it, but you can adjust your mindset. I've seen people's mindsets adjust by one number that changes on a calendar. I've seen it happen, and it can happen to you too. But it can start there. Doesn't mean everything is going to be okay immediately, but it can start there. Remember that. It starts by going up here. This is where you fight your battle first. This is where the enemy tries to attack you first, is up here in your mind. And I want you to remember that. And that's where you win your first victory. Because once you start having the victory over there, it's going to sink down into here, into your heart. And then it's going to come out of your mouth. Because remember, the Bible says you've got to guard your heart. For whatever goes around in the heart comes out of your mouth. But by the time it comes out of your mouth, you see the process where it's already gone through. It starts in the mind already. So you've got to win it there first. So may this be the year that you win every single battle and fight that you have. May you win it in your mind. May this be the year that you win every single battle up there. I hope we really have a phenomenal, massive, great, huge. We have our theme at our church this year is God of the overflow, and I'm expecting overflow in my life. I'm praying overflow for your life, and you got to remember that is the God, the theme verse for us for this year as well is Ephesians 3 verse 20 and 21, where it says, to Him who can do all things exceedingly abundantly, to all above all that we ask or think. To Him be the glory. So that's the kind of God we serve. He's the God of the possible, because He can make everything possible. Nothing is impossible with God, and I need you to remember that. May this be the year that you get that you get and understand that God is there and nothing is impossible for Him. But you got to get up, as I love to say, you got to get up off of your bum, and you got to get moving, because God moves with a mover. bless you. Have a phenomenal 24. See you again. Cheers.